Salam, salam, salam. This is Zenebe Hailu from English for Africa, and this is English for beginners. Today we are going to talk about prepositions, and I'm going to emphasize to you how you can use prepositions of place with good examples and brief explanation. So until the end of my video, stay tuned.
Prepositions of place. Beginner's English grammar lesson. Greetings to you all. In this lesson we are going to learn about prepositions, and we are going to look at what prepositions are and how they are used. We are going to learn about the types of prepositions and understand the relationship of time, place, direction, and extra they show. And also are going to learn the meaning and use of prepositions of place. And lastly, we are going to practice using these prepositions of place with practical exercise. Are you ready? Let's get started then. First, we are going to see what a preposition is. A preposition is a word or phrase which shows the relationship between nouns, pronouns, and other words in a sentence. Prepositions define Africa because the African people are the heart of the world. That creates a bond and relationship between the people of the world and creatures in the world without any exaggeration. Succinctly speaking, Africa is the birthplace of mankind with over 5 million years rich history and culture. And every great civilization and life philosophy in the world were first crafted by Africans, and therefore Africans were the spice and breed of the world that kept the human's relationship alive so far. So likewise, prepositions are words or phrases that help us to create and show relationship between words in our sentences we use in speaking and writing. So a preposition can be a word, for example, on, in, under, with, by, to, of. And it can be also a phrase, for example, ahead of, in front of. Let's see some examples. I put the preposition in these sentences in bold with red color, so try to recognize them. We arrived home at 10 o'clock. We went to the old market. I went to the football match instead of my brother. I left my keys on the table for you. I'm going to my garden. The bus stop is in front of the post office. Okay, now let's see the types of prepositions in the English language. We do have so many prepositions. Let's see them one by one. So I'm going to give you here 6 important prepositions you need to know. So prepositions often show time. For example, at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. They can also show us positions or place on the table, behind the house. They can even show us direction to the shops, towards west. Fourth type, they can help us or they can show us position, for example, with areas, meaning of doing something, example, by car, by hand. And lastly, they can show us exception, for example, apart from the girl. Well, now let's come to the third section of this lesson. So our main lesson today is preposition of place. I hope so far you have understood what a preposition is. So let's see the basic meaning of preposition of place. So prepositions sometimes, prepositions of place sometimes called preposition of location or position. So they can be used as a synonym. So let's define what preposition of place means. So these kind of prepositions are prepositions which help us to say where things are. And let's see some examples here. Where is the bank? It is behind Tara's car park. Can you tell me where the waiting room is? It's over the next to the ticket office. Where is your house? My house is at the end of Riverside Road. Now we're going to see the meanings of the common prepositions of place that you need to be well acquainted with in using in both spoken and written English. So let's see them one by one. First, at. Meet me at the cafe, at the station, at the bank. See you at home, see you at college, see you at work. So the meaning is given in pictures. As you can see from the pictures, I hope you recognize what kind of meaning it creates, even with the examples I've provided you with here. Let's move on. On. The book is on my desk. The computer room is on the second floor. In. The library is in the block. I live in a large town. It is in the north of Ethiopia. The hole punches in the drawer. Between. The library is between the post office and the supermarket. Opposite. The photocopier is opposite the door to the office. The bank is opposite the post office. Here many people are confused with the use of this preposition, that is opposite. They add to, so you can't say the photocopier is opposite to the door to the office. So never use to, because grammatically it is incorrect. So we just use opposite in sentences. Under or below, they have the same meaning. You can use them interchangeably. The waste paper basket is under the table, or you can say below the table. The cleaning materials are below the shelf. That shelf. Over, above. They got the same meaning here again. She lives in a flat above the chemist. The plane flew over the south coast. Next to. The bank is next to the supermarket. There are ladies' toilets next to the customer service desk. On the left, on the right. I hope you have got the idea of the meaning of this preposition from the picture I have provided you here with. Let's see examples. There is a news agency on the left and a bicycle shop on the right. Behind. The car park is behind the supermarket. In front of. The bus stop is in front of the post office. Okay, now we came to the last session of this lesson, and there's going to be an exercise. I advise you to pause the video and then try to work on the exercise. You are going to fill the blank space. After you consider the pictures, you are going to choose the correct form of the preposition, so do that. Let's start. I'm going to give you fraction of seconds here. Try to guess what kind of preposition you can use with what we have discussed so far. I hope you are going to guess easily. Okay, let me give you the answers. The cat is on the chair. The dog is in the car. The snail is under the desk. The rabbit is on the sofa. The ant is in the bowl. The snake is under the bench. Okay, here this is a good illustrative picture. Try to see the picture and guess what kind of preposition goes in the blank space. The bus is in front of the car. The lorry is behind the car. The car is between the bus and the lorry. The woman is walking along the pavement past the supermarket. The man is on the pavement opposite the bank. The bank is across the road. Okay, well done. This will take us to the end of our today's lesson. Thank you very much, and if you like this video, don't forget to share it with your beloved ones, and if you are new here, subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm going to see you next Friday, but until then, bye.